What's up, guys? This is going to be very different from my usual video format, but I figured I'd talk about some of the announcements this weekend at Star Wars Celebration. And your boy was hungry, so he figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? Eat some Pop-Tarts and talk about Star Wars. So, come to think of it, the state of Rey and the Rey movie and the sequel trilogy is a lot like Toastum Pop-Ups. Why? I'll tell you why. When The Force Awakens was coming out, we were all like a bunch of kids waiting for Mom to come home with groceries. Mama Kennedy, Mama Kathleen Kennedy, Mama KK, that's what we'll call her, Mama KK. We're all waiting for Mama KK to come home, and we've been promised a wealthy supply of Pop-Tarts. So Mama KK comes home, and we're like, hey, Mom, did you bring us our Pop-Tarts? And she's like, yeah, I brought you guys Pop-Tarts. And she shows us the Pop-Tarts, and she's like, I got a great deal on these. Pop-Tarts, right? You wanted these, right? They were cheap. So I figured, hey, my kids will love them no matter what, because they're Pop-Tarts. And for the last 10 years, we've been complaining about not getting name brand Pop-Tarts. Now, Daddy Dave, on the other hand, he's been bringing home name brand Pop-Tarts by Kellogg's, right? We've been happy with Daddy Dave going grocery shopping. Me personally, though, I am excited for the Rey movie. I felt like we kind of went off on a Pop-Tart tangent, but we're coming back. I'm going to talk a little bit about it, and I'm even going to have a couple of theories on what I'm sort of like imagining will happen. And I think this movie, regardless of what we think is going to happen in this movie, like if anything is going to show you sort of a before and after of how far they've come with their relationship and the way they've treated Star Wars, this Rey movie is going to be it. Now that Rey is getting a movie 10 years later, after all the hustle and bustle and fussing and whatever, this is going to show the fans, okay, how much has Disney learned? On the flip side, it's also going to show Disney how much we have learned, how much we have grown. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of people who are missing that point. Because it's not just about Disney here. There's been a back and forth between Disney and the fans for a while now. And it's a relationship, it's a dynamic, which means that we have a responsibility as well, right? Like, how many times do fans need to learn not to utterly harass and bring down actors for roles that they've played in the Star Wars universe? If it's not Ahmed Best, it's what's her face, Rose Tico, it's Rey. I mean, man, like, how many times has the fandom pushed actors to their limits to the point of considering suicide? That is worse than any bad movie Disney has ever come out with. Because at the end of the day, at least they're trying to entertain a certain number of people, right? Like us, we're just trying to kill people with our words. It's about time we started waking up and being a bit more forgiving and open-minded and just enjoy the toast and pop-ups, right? Because even though it's not name brand, they're still good. I mean, they're still enjoyable. Obviously, I want name brand, right? And if it comes down to, looking forward to Daddy Dave bringing home the name brand Pop-Tarts and then just kind of, just eating the Toast and Pop Ups when they come around, just cause like, yeah, I'm gonna eat both of them, and I'm obviously gonna enjoy one more, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna, you know, pack up my bags and run away from home. Now, I have faith that Ray's movie is going to be a huge improvement from the last time we've seen her. And frankly, I'm interested in seeing where her character goes and what happens to her. Because like even though Ray's an undeveloped character, even though she was a bit of a Mary Sue, there are things about her that are compelling that they could easily expand upon, like her being related to a Palpatine, her having a sort of a mentorship under Luke Skywalker, a relationship with Ben Solo, and that the dynamic that they had over the course of 3 films. You know, what is the aftermath of those things, and how have they affected her? Supposedly, it's going to take place 15 years after the rise of Skywalker. Who has she become since then? You know, where is she now with her skills as a Jedi? You know, how much interaction has she had with Force ghosts? What kind of conflict is going to prevent her from rebuilding the new Jedi Order? Who is there left to aid her on this quest? Mark my words. Rey's movie will not be without a resurrection. There will be a character, a fan favorite, that will come back to life, that will return to the physical world of the Force and leave the netherworld. And I might even argue that that will be the entire plot of Rey's movie. If you make it about Rey needing help, rebuilding the Jedi, starting new, and she can't do it unless she has help, especially if there are antagonists who are trying to destroy the Jedi and the remnants of the Jedi. If she's at a point where she's like, I have too many skeletons in this closet, I have too many enemies circling in, I need help. And I've heard there's a way to get help in the form of bringing people back from the netherworld of the Force. That's going to fix a lot. Almost every issue everyone has ever had with the sequel trilogy. So, I don't know. I'm sitting here. I'm just wanting a Pop-Tart, and I just felt like I needed to talk about this. Like, all the sequel haters are just gonna go back to doing their thing, just hating on Star Wars, and it's annoying. Like, it really is. Like, just stop. We get it. We know you don't like it. I'm looking forward to the Rey movie, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. At the end of the day, I'm a bit of a completionist when it comes to Star Wars, meaning I love all of it. I love all Star Wars. I certainly have favorites, and I certainly have least favorites, but I love all of it. It's all an escape for me. It's all just this. I love the world. I love the galaxy, I guess. I don't know. It's just, it gives me a good feeling, even if it's a thing that I'm not really enjoying as much as other Star Wars properties. I still find myself, excited to be watching it. Let's just be positive, bro. Just eat the Pop-Tarts. Because who knows? Mama KK just might come home with name brand Pop-Tarts. And boys, are going to taste so good.